Hello, you glorious bastards. Strap in. Today's show is something I've been looking to deal with for 6 months now. But I have been involved in a brand new business venture, which you see right here, thedigitalpirate.com. Tell you more about that a little bit later today. But first, the main issue is Nico was a fraud. Now, I'm not talking about the kid, the man, the almost legend. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is the valuation of Nico. This whole $8 million thing 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever it happened, it created an expectation, a false expectation in the minds of all of us. And we crowned a king off of those headlines and not off of SEC tape or stats. We just said, oh, we are bending the knee to Nico. And this is no slight on Nico. Nico is 18 years old. He had nothing to do with this. He was as caught up in this as the rest of us were, right? So that's what the first video of this season for me is going to be. I'm just getting it out of my system. We're going to grab the rope, drag this whole Nico thing into the Digital Pirate, give it one final autopsy, because the future, I am telling you, the future is bright.
Future is bright under orange lights. Right off the hype, we pay for first downs. Aguilar time, let the ball take flight. Nail and alive, hear 100K sound. Future is bright under orange lights. Right off the hype, we pay for first downs. Aguilar time, let the ball take flight. Nail and alive, hear 100K sound.
Left the poster price, kept the team intact. Numbers ain't the crown, production is the fact. We don't chase headlines, we chase chains, move, tempo on blaze.
I want to be very clear. I am not demonizing the kid. We're indicting, as I said, the valuation. $8 million a year. It became a shrine when that was announced. We worshipped it. We fell on our knees. Just like it was Khaleesi in the Game of Thrones. We assumed, wow, price that high. Holy crackers. There's got to be national championships coming with that. Here's the cold hard truth. Nico Iamaleava, at this point in his career, is an average quarterback in college football. I think they made a huge mistake taking him away from Heupel and Halsley, because he is not going to develop at UCLA. And the laughable thing about it all, and sad thing about it, is when they didn't get the kind of money at UCLA that they wanted to get at Tennessee, and in fact took $1 million a year pay cut. Christ, really? They said, well, we're only going to be here for a year, and then we're going to the NFL. You're not going to sniff the NFL after this year at UCLA. That is a pipe dream. Are you high? My God. Now, I hope that he wakes up on one Saturday and then becomes the $8 million kid at UCLA. I really hope that for him. Because he's kind of a victim here too, because he's a young guy. Papa Maliava probably living his football dreams via his son, and that's only natural. Dude ain't getting to the NFL out of UCLA. I mean, look what they did to Shedeur Sanders. In my opinion, Shedeur Sanders is head and shoulders better than Nico at this point. Ain't happening. And I'm so proud of Heupel and Danny White when they came with the bullshit about you got to double our money. I said, well, you got to earn it first. You're not there yet. He wasn't even there for the money he was being paid. And then that kind of shit destroys the locker room. Destroys it. So then there's a swap, a coast-to-coast quarterback swap. Actually, more of a coast to Smokies quarterback swap. I don't know. Did you see these last two games? I cannot tell you how excited I was to see this kind of accuracy and throw the first game of the season. I just got to tell you, Heupel's machine now is, in my opinion, humming better than I've ever seen it. I mean, it's humming just as good as the Hendon Hooker days. I'm just saying. I believe that. Now, granted, it's only two games. We'll know more this weekend against Georgia. But I do not fear Georgia at all. I do not fear Alabama. I certainly don't fear Florida. Georgia will be a test, and it's a great test, and it's a great time of year. Normally, we play Georgia late, and everybody's banged up at that time, late in the year. But we do have some injuries for sure. We'll see how that works out. But Joey Six, he plays fast. He has clean feet. He has quick eyes. The ball is out, and my God, does he spin the ball. So we're throwing a few short passes. But I am so confident in this guy, and I pray to football Jesus, who's wearing orange, by the way, this weekend, anyway, that we keep him safe.
Howdy, I'm BigFoot Pirate. Welcome to Rocky Top, Joey Six. The Georgia cheerleaders arrived last night. I ain't saying they ugly, but the Uber drivers handed out complimentary paper bags. Ow, man, I need to go on the road. Go, Big Orange.
Just putting the closing button on this. I want to wish Nico good luck. I said some bad things 6 months ago when I was angry. The fraud was not Nico the person. The fraud was Nico the asset. It was overpriced. Tennessee has reset their culture. They found the fit. They freed up the war chest for whatever they may need. Players are starting to flip like crazy coming to Tennessee. And I just want to say, I made an error 6 months ago, although I didn't express it. I didn't get online and say, oh, that son of a bitch or whatever. I didn't do any of that. I felt it, but I didn't get on there and say it, and I'm glad I didn't. But a lot of people did. And I just want to say, if you're mad at Nico, don't be mad at Nico. Be mad at the hype machine that produced this whole NIL bullshit. Because Nico got caught up in that. In a sense, he was a victim. And he's certainly a victim now because they made some bad choices. They took a risky shot at trying to get more money. And they rolled craps. Right? Sad. This weekend, we have Georgia. The Georgia Bulldogs. Holy crackers. I am so ready for it. I'll have another video this week talking about that particular game. But thank you for being here. Check out thedigitalpirate.com. Give me some love on that. I don't know whether this channel is going to be the official Digital Pirate channel or not yet. I don't know, but I'd appreciate your support. I'll keep doing Tennessee games, but my main business now is the Digital Pirate. BigFootPirate.com. I'd appreciate your support. Check it out. Subscribe, share, tell a friend that Coach Heupel and Danny White sank the $8 million myth before it had a chance to destroy us. Just like we are going to destroy the dogs this weekend.